Welcome, and thanks for stopping by. Whether you're new to the channel or have been here before, if you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. The internal workings of an automatic watch may be complicated, but getting them up and running doesn't have to be. In this video, we'll take a look at my routine from out of the watch box to onto the wrist. If you'd like a more detailed walkthrough, I'll have another video linked in the description. One of the things that I do to start every day is I pick out the watch that I'm going to wear for that day. Comes out exactly as you see here, and today I'm going to go ahead and wear this midnight blue Zelos Mako. So the first thing that I do, you'll see the movement here is presently stopped. So all I do is start by giving it some rotation, and this will get the movement started. One thing to note is that many automatic watches are unidirectional, so the rotor actually only winds in one direction. This particular one is a perfect example of that. This is a Miyota 9015, which is a unidirectional movement. So as you can see, the second hand has now started. So all I'm going to do is this one has a screw down crown. So I'm just going to loosen that crown, pop it to the first position. And now I'm just waiting for that to come around to the 12 o'clock position. And as we come up on the 12 o'clock, what I'll go ahead and do is I'm just going to wait for that to line up and pull it out. So this particular one, as you can see, has hacking, so this will stop the second hand. If your watch does not have hacking, then what I would do is I would just wait until you're about 5 seconds before the time that you're looking to sync it with, and then you just give a few winds. That'll get the second hand started, and then you can set the time from there. So now that we have the crown pulled out and the second hand stopped, all I need to do is first establish whether I'm in day or night. I'm just going to spin this around, and you can see that date window starting to change over, so I know that was at nighttime. So I'm now in the morning hours. So I would just adjust this against an atomic clock. In this case, I'm just going to go ahead and use this Zelos Swordfish as a benchmark. You can see we're coming up on 10:15. I'm going to spin this until we hit 10:16. Now I'm just waiting for that to get lined up. Then just pop in the crown. Now we have the time set up. By waiting for that to go to the 12 o'clock position to stop our second hand, we were able to ensure that we have perfect alignment with the minute hand. Now that we have that, all I'm going to do is go back to position 1. Now in the safe zone, you never want to change the date between the hours of 9 p.m. and 3 a.m. So that's one of the reasons it's important to establish day versus night. So we now know we're in a safe zone. So I'm just going to go ahead and spin the crown a few times and get that set to today's date. I just rotate that counterclockwise, and that keeps it from cross-threading. Screw down the crown on this one, and if you have more than one complication, typically you'll just spin the crown in the opposite direction to set that. And just like that, all set and ready to go for the day. I hope you found this video helpful and it helps you get started with your mechanical watches.